Good morning, doctor, and good morning, everyone. So this is a course related to project management where we are assigned to choose a project from activity 1. Our group chose project 2 as our assignment. We are from group 3. So our project title is regarding the development of a new organic snack line. So for this, we consist of 8 members, where myself is Venkatesh Parameswaran, followed by 7 of my teammates, which is Li Ziyu, Zhang Shanshui, Zhang Junhui, Li Dongchen, Liu Mingyu, Meng Xiao, and Tang Yiyang. So next is the slide regarding the project introduction. So there are 4 introduction of this project, which is first this project focuses on developing a new line of organic snack products. The products include organic protein bars, granola, and dried fruits. The project emphasizes food safety, organic certification, and environmental sustainability. The target market is health-conscious consumers who prefer clean label and nutritious snack options. So this project have 5 objectives where we are looking forward. So the first objective for this project is to develop a new line of organic snack products such as protein bars, granola, and dried fruit, which meet the organic and health certification standards with proper food safety regulations. The second objective is to enhance the importance of health consciousness to the consumer and spread the benefits to the public as awareness. Moving forward, we are trying to achieve customer satisfaction through good taste and high nutritional value of each product. This is to ensure all packaging can be 100% recyclable or compostable, which align with the latest environmental regulation in Malaysia. So the final objective of this project is to launch the product successfully by aligning it with the market within the planned timeline and budget. So these are all the 5 objectives that we are looking forward for our project. Next, I will pass to my teammate to present on the justifications.
Hello everyone, please allow me to introduce my part to you. So the first part is project description. There is an increasing demand for healthier and organic snack products in the market. Second, consumers are becoming more aware of nutrition, wellness, and clean label ingredients. And third, many consumers are shifting away from heavily processed snacks. Finally, organic snacks are viewed as a healthier alternative that supports long-term well-being. And next part is project justification. And first, this project will help the company diversify its product portfolio in today's increasingly competitive market environment. Relying on a single product line can no longer sustain the complaints. And the third is the project trains a fast-growing market segment of health-conscious consumers. And finally, it also helps improve long-term revenue growth and market competitiveness. So that's all. Thank
Professor, I will introduce the next part. Project Scope. In Scope, market research on health-conscious customers. Product development for organic protein bars, organic granola, and organic dried fruits. It also helps improve long-term revenue growth and market competitiveness. Sourcing certified organic ingredients, nutritional analysis and food safety testing, package design and labeling, obtaining organic and food safety certifications, plot production and internal market launch. Okay, my part is finished. Thank you.
Okay, hello, is my part. Project scope, all scope. First one is international market expansion. Second one is development of nano organic snake products. Third one is big scale mass production beyond initial launch. Fourth one is long-term marketing campaigns beyond the launch phase. Is my all. Thank you.
Market research report to identify customer needs and market opportunities. Finally, the product from a lotion for all gunners snack products. Approve the packaging and labeling diseases that are retail ready, launching the product according to plan, providing final project report, organize certification and food safety approvals from the government. Plate production batch the test practitioners and get feedback of the product. Marketing kit with birding gardeners, decanters, acids, and sugar made large plan. Supply chain arrangement, which is cylinder cut out with organized in garden suppliers, launching the product according to plan, providing final project report. Okay, thank you.
Okay. This budget covers the market research, the product development, and also the pilot production, which is the most important stage in this project. This pilot production represents the largest cost component to ensure the product quality and for us to get a first feedback from our consumers. There is also 10% contingency budget is included to manage the unexpected costs and risks that might occur during during this project being implemented. So basically, when we go into detail, there is the market research that we assume where we estimated it's about 50,000 ringgit. That's For our research and development and product testing, we are assuming about 150,000. This is because we need some labor costs and there are few trial and errors that might occur during this research and development. That's the third thing that we estimated, which is about 100,000 ringgit, is the organic ingredient sourcing, because to find a supplier for our organic ingredient is quite tough at this stage, because we need a pure 100% organic ingredients. So we need to find a supplier who are reliable in this. Next is the packaging and design and materials. This is roughly about 80,000 ringgit. This is for us to ensure our packaging meets the requirement according to the regulation that have been set. And also it must be attractive to the consumers. Next is the certification and regulatory approval. This is roughly about 60,000 ringgit, where we need to get the approval from the government bodies. Next, the largest cost, as I said previously, is about the pilot production, where it is estimated about 200,000 ringgit. This is because it's gonna cost us a lot on the labor cost and for us to get our consumers feedback and etc. is going to cost us a lot. For us to set up the booth, set up and to write this, spread this, and get the feedback for our food product is going to cost us a lot basically. Next, we estimated about 40,000 ringgit for our marketing and branding, where we are planning to um, market it around through digitalization, where we can use TikTok, we can find some affiliates to promote our food products, and then we are looking into setting up some booths, and then we by giving out flyers and brochure, and then we are also looking into some advertisement through the digitalization. And finally, as I said, the contingency 10% is for unexpected. It's an unexpected scenario that might occur during our product launching. So the total estimated budget is 748,000 ringgit. Next is the acceptance criteria for our project. There are few criteria that we are looking forward for our project to be successful and to be accepted before we launch it in the final stage. So first, this project is considered successful when all the products meet the organic certification standards according to the laws and regulations in Malaysia. Next, the products must be successfully past the food safety and quality testing. This is to ensure our consumers doesn't have any side effect later on. Next, the third one is the packaging complies with the labeling regulations. Fourth, the pilot products meet the taste, texture, and nutritional benchmark that is set, which is 80%. So anything below than 80%, this project will be considered to be a fail. So we need to ensure the benchmark is 80%, and we will try to improve it moving forward. Then the fifth one is regarding the project is completed within the approved budget and timeline. This is very important for us to ensure the top management satisfied with our project launching later on. And the final one is management formally approved the product launch. So these are all the acceptance criteria for our project. Next, moving into the project schedule and milestones. So this total project duration is estimated around 36 weeks, which is approximately 9 months. The key milestones include the market research, product formulation, and certification approval. This pilot production will be completed before the final product launch. The project schedule ensures timely delivery within the approved timeline. So when we move into the milestone, there are few things that the major thing that we are looking forward. First is the project approval. This is where the project will be going into the top management for it to get approved. So basically, based on the schedule of our top management, we estimate it's about 4 weeks for it to get approval after the board made the decision. Next is regarding the market research. This will be estimated around 8 weeks because we need to ensure that this product really would be successful in future. Next is the product formulation finalized. So this is where we need to do some R&D to ensure that the product formulation is really good and it is beneficial for the consumer later on. The fourth thing is regarding the packaging design approved. So this is where the design will be designed by our IT department, and then it will be sent to the government of Ministry of in IT department to get it approved for this product. And then next is the certification approval. This is where we will be sending our product with our packaging, everything approved to the government, government bodies for us to get the certification approved. So this is estimated around 5 weeks because those are the timelines to get a food product being certified in Malaysia. So then the next one is the pilot production being completed. Sorry. So this is roughly will take about 8 weeks because for us to set up a booth and to spread it around in other malls to ensure all the consumers' feedback are being gathered and for us to file up a report, it takes some time. So roughly it's about 2 months where it takes about 8 weeks for us to find the um, to set up the booth to spread it around to ensure all the consumers taste it and get all those feedbacks. So finally, after once all these have been done and the pilot tests have been successful, then this product will be launched on the week 36 officially. So this milestone takes about 9 months approximately.
So, as we can see from the previous slide, our project has a clear timeline and key milestones. To make sure this plan works smoothly, we do have some basic assumptions for this project. First of all, we assume that the demand for organic and healthy snacks will stay stable during the project. This is mainly because more people today care about health and food quality. We also assume that certified organic ingredients can be supplied on time by approved suppliers. So our production process will not be delayed. Another important assumption is that the certification and approval process will go as planned, and there will be no major changes in food safety or labeling rules during this period. Based on that, we assume that the project's budget will be approved as scheduled and our internal teams, such as R&D, quality assurance, and marketing, will be available when needed. Lately, we assume that the market environment and competitor activities remain relatively stable while the project is running. Of course, there are assumptions and things may not always go actually as planned. So next, my teammates will talk about the main constraints that could affect this project. Thank you.
The constraints about our products. So the first one will be the limited budget allocation. So you have to justify the budget in the reasonable case. The second one is availability of certified organic raw materials is subject to seasonal harvest and supply chain fluctuation. Of course, the raw material came from some nature fruit and some the nature products which is only occurred in some certain seasons, and also ingredients come from those nature products. It only occurred in some specific season too. So the third one is regulatory and certification processing time, since the government is very strict on the organic laws, which is limit the type of preservatives and additives that can be used in our organic snacks. So the next one is limited internal R&D resource, which is all available in this food science industry. So the resource is very limited, like the those ingredients and the strict about the preservatives and additives is also really limited. So because of the second constraints that we talk about those the raw materials come from the certain season, and we have to wait some specific season to get those ingredients that we can insert into our organic snacks. So the project completion deadline might be postponed because the time of the season is coming late. So let's talk about the major risk. So the first risk might occur is delay in organic certification due to the government policy. So some government policy can be changed really quick, such as this ingredient is the healthy for the public, but next day the government decided to put it in the forbidden list. So we never know how the government policy is going to be changed. The second one is high cost of organic ingredients might affect the product cost. Yes, because some organic ingredients come from some certain fruit or any other nature products. So when you're trying to get those ingredients, you have to wait some certain season to get it. So they might cost higher than we expected. The third one is a possibility that the consumer do not like the product taste. So the testing and iterations are highly important before the products are produced. The consumers not only like the healthy ingredients contained in the snakes, but also the flavor of the organic snakes is also important to them. The next one is supply chains could be disrupted anytime. The budgets could be overrun. So this one might related the second reason we just talked about, the high cost of organic ingredients that might just cost our more budget to get it. The last one is market competitors might launch a similar line before our project is complete. Yes, of course, when you have a new idea, like you produce some healthy organic snacks, so but you have really long deadline, and if your competitors know your plans, they might launch a similar project or similar products before you're complete?
Project management conclusion. The project requires approval from the CEO and the department heads. A project manager from the head of product development department will oversee execution. The project will be monitored to ensure it meets scope, time, and budget requirements. The project manager will be responsible for coordinating cross-functional teams, managing resources, monitoring risks, and ensuring that the project is completed within the approved timeline, scope, and budget that have been planned. 在这儿。